Respected ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present some of our projects for the Computer Visions 2024. And my name is Lamin Myat from KMITL, and my ID number is 651104142. And I'm the only person in my team to present, because I'm the only person in my team already. And in that case, I'm using my phone to record my audio because I can guarantee about the screen recorder from the Zoom. Yeah, because there's some technical issues. So let's get started. Okay. This is my computer visions project 2024. And this is my project scope. Since you have already watched the demonstration videos, I hope it's much easier to explain about the project scope. So in that case, yes, we have to collect some of the user informations as a QR code, which being like, it will be much easier for us to accessible to the authorized person. And for the second part, it's like we have to retrieve the authorized users informations to the next process. And for the third one, we have to like train and recognize some of the specific like hand gestures and performing virtuous object repositionings. Those are the project scope that will be included in our project. So let's get started. So the first step, it's the authorizations. Well, in that case, we could do the computer vision projects in tedious way, but we don't want that, so we put some of the interesting storylines and tags throughout our whole project. So the first step, it's the authorization step. So in that case, we are using the like OpenCV functions, and we record the user informations, and when the user it's authorized or like it had been documented inside a text file, we're gonna like direct the process to the next functions. It's like we're using our phone, and when somebody got unlock our phone, it moved to the another user interface. So it's the same concept, but in that case, we are using like BYZ bar modules from the Python, and we're gonna explain why we are using that library later on. So for the step, it cover like some of the pillars that have been covered in our project. Those are like object detections, classification, and the position checking. Okay, let's move to the another one. So in that case, it's all about the reasons behind choosing BYZ Python library. So there are like three main reasons, which are like easy applications, like it accepts like 1D, 2D, QR code, etc. And also like it's much easier to use with the Python. And for the second fact is like it supports the like various barcode format, such as like EAN13s or UCPA, like etc. And for the last reasons we are using this PYZ bar library, it's like it could be like used across like different platforms. Like it could be like it can be used at like Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and etc. Plus it's like easy to be like updated because it's been like it's been like actively maintained all the time with their like cloud base or something. There are also like some alternative libraries I have already researched, like OpenCV, Zabalite, or Zscaler, but seems like they're not like quite easy enough like a PYZ bar, so we use a PYZ bar functions instead. And this is our like background research, the background research that I did. I read some of the documentations. I like watch some of the YouTube tutorials, also like ChatGPTs and etc. Okay, so in that case, I'm not gonna explain about the flow check. It depends because I don't want to take much more time than it has to be. So this is the code and the result. So I want to go a little bit details about the code here. So right here, we have to build the like knowledge base file first. So in that case, we are using the text file here, that and the text file name is like data.txt. So the first thing is like we have to encode the QR code first. So we need to build up some of the JPEG image file, and we have to encode the file first, so that we're gonna get like some of the codes like this, some of the datas along with the QR codes, and we're gonna save those QR code and place it inside the text file, which we're gonna assume those datas belongs to the authorized people. So in that case, right here we have already built up the text file, and to be honest, those 111 and 112 are the like example files that I used, but believe me, like they're not gonna use only the first data. It's the data that we're gonna use in my project, and that data like that data was what is it called? That data was collect from my real-time student cards ID. So in that case, according to our project, we have to like make distinguish between the authorized persons and the unauthorized person. So in that case, we have to like do some of the user interface functions, like when some of the code it's so like how can I say, some of the QR code it's authorized or maybe unauthorized, we have to distinguish with the colors and also the scripts. So in that case, this is how I did my project. And once somebody is authorized, it will show as green, and when something is unauthorized, or which the code it's not included in the text file that I just mentioned a few minutes ago, and it will be show as unauthorized persons, and it encode the datas encode the alienated datas from the new QR codes. And this is how it works, and I'm gonna share some of the demonstration videos at the end, or maybe I haven't sure about the additions yet, and we're gonna talk about it later, of course. So the second step, it's like virtual cursor. So like I mentioned before, like when somebody is authorized, it will be like direct to the next process, which is the virtual cursor process. Because I chose this process because it's quite interesting, and I hope it's quite easy to understand, and it's really helpful to our like future career paths or something. So in that case, we are using the CV Zone's hand tracking module and a little bit of media pipe. Yes. So in that case, like you guys see, like there are like some of the landmarks that the computers have been already trained it. And in that case, we're gonna like manipulate some data or some landmarks that have already been detected. So in this step, it covers like object detections, classifications, and the position checking as well. So let's get into the details. So the reasons behind we choosing the CV Zone hand tracking module, it's that it also has like main 3 reasons. And the first one is like easy applications. Because like I mentioned, it's quite easy to understand. It's only have to like manipulate the what is it called, the landmarks that have been like recognized in our hand gestures. For the second one, it's like high performance in real-time processing. Yes, because it's compared to like other libraries, it's quite fast to respond, and also it's easy to easy to be recognized the gesture than I'm not saying like the others libraries are not that good, but for me it's quite like I personally prefer that one. And for the last one, it's like the cross platform. And like I mentioned before earlier, like it could also be used in like Windows, Linux, and Mac OS, because we can't tell, like there might be some people out there who can use Mac OS, like who prefer using Mac OS or Linux. Also, they could try this project as well. And here, like I did as before, there are also like similar library as well, like a PyTorch or TensorFlow. We can use that one too. I read some of the documentation about that one. And here there's some research about the CVZone library. Yeah, also we have to ask some information that I don't know to the ChatGPT as well. Okay, this is the code and the result. Right here, like I mentioned before, it's already like track some of the landmarks in my hand sketch textures, and there are like some pinpoints like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever else. But we're not gonna detect all the fingers, because the focus of our task is to like object repositionings with the gesture detections. So in that case, I allowed the two hands to be detected right here with the accuracies of 90%. That's why like we're using like detect cons at 0.9, which means like 90%. So also the max hand with the two hands, we're not gonna like, it depends on the people. We could also increase the hands. And for the at below, it's like the object that we already built up here. And right here, like we chose the purple colors. I feel like it's personally preferred, that's why. And right here, it's like CY and CX and WH as well. So they will be like the initial positions of our object. Of course, we have to like declare some of the cursor for the object that we have created, so that we could update the new cursor that we are like eventually created. So for the like next step, it's like the landmarks or what is it called, like landmarks manipulations for the hand gesture detections. So right here, we are using like the landmarks more than 13, which just mean that it's like an array. In the array, like there's supposed to be like more than 13 landmarks, so that the hand gesture recognition is gonna be work. Otherwise, it won't work. In that way, like maybe like you, how could I say? Maybe you you like squeeze your hands, or maybe whatever it is, that will be less than like 13 points. If it's less than 13 points or 13 landmarks, it's not gonna be detected. So after that one, we have like 8 and 12. They're like the numbers 8 and 12 here, and I will explain how these things work. The 8 number means the tips of our finger, like the pointer finger, and the 12 supposed to be the middle finger, the tip of our middle finger. Those are the landmarks that already been like trained in the CVZone 2. That's like 8 and 12. So we're gonna manipulate these 2 points to get a new cursor. So in that case, we're gonna detect the distance between the area 8 and 12, and if those distance between points 8 and 12, it's less than how can I say, less than 20. Here I'm using 20. Right, yeah, here I'm using less than 20. So when it's less than 20 pixels, we're gonna like update a new pixel. We're gonna like declare as a new cursor, and when is it put inside our object, the object cursor, the original object cursor will be updated to our finger cursor, and it will be easy to be moved. And when we like release our fingers, which is more than the 20 pixels, it will release our object. And done with the like a new how can I say, new cursor updates. Yeah, this is what I explained. And at the time, for the user's interface, we also like add some of the functions that the object change the color from purple to green. so that it will be easy for us to like know whether it is like updating the new cursor or not for the repositioning. And this is our like overall flowchart, and in that way, like you guys see, the first we have to be decode the QR code first, and we're gonna put it inside the text file, which has been declared as a knowledge base file. We're gonna use only QR detection for the first step, and after that we're gonna like start the webcam, and if the webcam when it starts, it's gonna detect the hands or the QR, like for the primary step, it's gonna detect the QR. If the QR code is accepted, it's gonna move to the next functions for the like hand detections. And in that case, like here, like there are some like characteristics like 90% accuracy, or how many hands it will be included in the project, or those are the like object formations, and like manual repositionings, how the cursor, like how the update cursor update work, and how this is going to end. This is our like overall flowchart. But for each step, we also have different flowcharts, and I have already created those flowchart as well. And this is all about the evaluations, and overall it's detect all of the functions like object detections, classifications, and position checking. It covers all the topics in this way, like in these ways is in our project. It's the overall project selections, and those are the reasons for the like numerous applications area, like and limited boundaries. Also the project rules obedience. Those are the reasons I chose this process. And also this is the postscripts. I just want you guys to know it's all about the like this program. It's mostly like the basics one, so like it can be modified in the futures with the, like new functionalities, and this is the main reasons behind why we are choosing this one. And for the further improvements, we can also do the modifications of the code, because like in my code, it's quite complicated for other people to read. Actually, it's how can I say? To be precise, it's take times to read the codes, and I don't want that. So maybe we could improve the code for the better understanding, and we could also like try the like alternative libraries. Like I mentioned before, like there are also other libraries that I used, but the reason it's even though I like did the documentations, but I mean like documentational research, but it doesn't mean that I tried in practical ways, and it can also be useful in the practical ways as well. So maybe we could try in the like future improvement. And for the second one, it's like troubleshootings. On some occasions, like to be honest, like in some occasions, like I said, the distance between the landmarks 8 and 12, it's hardly like to be detected. Sometimes it's fluctuated all the time. Maybe it might depend on my computer, but I'm not sure about it. Maybe I have to like troubleshoot that issue as well. For the like the last improvement, we could also do the like extensive usage, like maybe we could contact with the other webcam or etc. like whatever is it. Also, we have also we also learned some of the usage of like external camera in robotic lab 3. So maybe we could implement some of the informations here as well. And thank you. This is the only teammates in my group, and yes, it's me. It's Lamin Myat at 651104142, and thank you for your time.